Always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Elliott. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to strike first. Nothing tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
She's always telling you not to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got a first down past the 30. A huge play there on the screen pass. 52 yards.
With wide receiver screens, the timing has to be good, and it was on this play. How about the blocking he received right after the catch?
Yeah, that was great. That opened the hole for that big gain. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll get this one down about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched the ball last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Breeze to throw. Looking for Thomas. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Well, using Zeke Elliott in the passing game, that's something Cowboy fans are getting used to. Last year, 77 receptions. And you think back to his rookie season, he had 32 and then 26 his second year. But he's really on the uptick. Dancing to his left. Got an open man. It's Mike. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
What time is it tonight? 4 or 5?
Flush to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Kill. 47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Prescott. He's going to look for a deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go. Come on, Jim. Check. There we go, kill. There we go, 153. There we go, 47. Under 10. Check.
Here's Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
53. 21.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Opposite. Hey, nice 7.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They run. It's Kamara. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This one into the hands of Ginn out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Gerald McCoy able to record his 5th sack of the season. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. From midfield, here's Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Saints on fourth down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on fourth down.
36. Sammy! Let's go, Dean. Tighten up.
Breeze going to go on fourth down. And he finds Cook. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
95-56.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
Hey, Orbit.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. First down, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31. Prescott from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. From the red zone now, Prescott. Now that's Elliott, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Kill.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert up. Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Check.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
On 1st down, Murray. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 yards, good for a Saints 1st down. They go back to Murray on 1st down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the 1st half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Easy.
From the 39, Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On third and long, it's Breeze. He'll let it fly into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. Prescott now from the 50. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lamb. Prescott looks to throw on first. That's going to be caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Get ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. From the 24, Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
Ready. We're waiting. Cut.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing. Prescott got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And Zerline's kick is good.
If you're watching
and
this,
that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning of this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime.
I hope it is 4, but I hope it's not the same thing.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I never know when to leave. I'm always the last one in the building over there.
Okay.
No.
Get down.
No.
Oh. Gotta get down.
No.
The Saints offense on the field.
Callie, stop wagging your tail. It's cold as hell.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is really not doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Callie, stop wagging your
Give him
damn
3
tail.
yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
54, right there, 54 right. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, kill.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And that will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They do go for it. It's Breeze. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
55, check.
From the 44, Breeze. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. He's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Breeze now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff. This is Murray now. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
They go with Murray again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit, because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Like your ass, right? Taking this on the paper. You stayed in the same fucking formation you were and you took 3 hours to take it there.
They'll run on first down. Murray. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Opposite.
Breeze now. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Right there, 54, right there, 54. Watch the flat.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Breeze now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the assignment to block him. It usually ends up having to take at least 2. And most of the time, that's not enough either. Witness that tackle for a loss.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
It's got to be going on here.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Cook's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jared Cook, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now Breeze will bring the Saints offense up to go for 2 here. Here's a toss coming right.
Everybody and their mom knew a toss was coming.
And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Into the coach's knees and then blew him to smithereens. Said, get off me.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lamb. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I hate when dumbasses do this. Just let him do the ball.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing down.
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Camara. And very little danger there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The busy night continues for Camara. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd down, here's Camara. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
You have any other game today?
One might be later tonight, like 11.
On the ground, Camara. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He just does screens and shit.
Well, he's looking for some running
Really, all he does is bunch and have 19 on a bubble screen.
Get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football.
And he'll have 17 on the corner. No flag.
From the 44, Breeze.
Hey,
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
It's literally everywhere.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Playing guys like this is so fucking boring because they're just running this.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
0-2.
Throwing on second down, Breeze. And this is Cook with the ground. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy
I
of
think
the
Kamara
10.
is tough because he's so good out of the backfield. You have to worry about him.
Different story here over 20
These other
yards.
guys open.
X3. 2-8.
Jason Mills in.
Get.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Have like 300 yards.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Being chased out left. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
Alpha.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. That's caught. It's Thomas. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here you go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
Avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
He's going to press me again on the score. Yeah. I do.
He's going to walk
tight.
deep left
Got
side
him.
here. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there. 78 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more
My
comfortable.
closest game this year has been
First
44.
thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
See, that's just a fast guy.
He's only 91 speed, too.
That's his acceleration.
Like 94.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Like low 80s.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. This one into the hands again out wide. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Breeze. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Absolutely.
53.
Never.
The Saints do
I knew
snap.
that shit was coming. I knew that shit was coming.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I was going to say this is a jet pass.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He stays in this formation.
I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He is Garbanzo.
Now, Breeze again.
Let's go undefeated in the league.
Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Yeah, we caught it.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I'm going to have to...
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
The only dumbass is hurry up after getting
DeMarcus
sacked.
Lawrence with a sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Breeze here finding Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Possible.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie. I got time. Oh, no.
From the gun, it's Breeze. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first.
Nutty.
Completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more.
Holy shit.
Trayvon
got
Thomas has it. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a gain of 16 yards. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter.
And he's across for the touchdown.
Trayvon was getting fucked up.
But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The Lutz will look to add the extra
Michael Thomas is like 99 everything.
Yeah.
You can't fucking guard
Now
him.
that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Sorry.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Okay. I'll do the Ravens. I'll be the Ravens. You can be the Ravens.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We got a game in hand, and that's what they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
He's pressing it over 3. He's pressing it over 3. He's pressing it over 3.
Prescott from the gun on third. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Say how you ran away from.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Prescott now. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
You guys just get over it already. You lost. You need to give up and quit. And you need to get your ass handed to you by a real.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch.
See right into the post down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
Cameron Jordan.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout.